I'm Steve. This is our new Peugeot Boxer L3H2. We're about to convert it into a camper van. We've only done a Vauxhall Bavaro before, a small one. So we're going to attempt to do this. We're going to start by stripping it out to get all the cardboard, the boards out. Also the bulkhead, we're going to take that out as well. As you can see, that's one side all done. Pretty dirty, but all in all, not too bad. I've just got the opposite side to take out, and once I give it a wash down and get it all clean, it should be okay. So I'll get back to you in a bit once I've got the other side done and the floor out. As you can see now, I've actually taken the bulkhead out, which was a little bit of a pain because one of the bolts won't come out, it just kept slipping around. Plus there was a couple of rivets I didn't really see. But now it's out. Time to get the driver's seat and the passenger seat out because they're absolutely disgusting. So they need to come out and be cleaned up properly. So I'll get back to you as soon as I've taken them out. As you can see, I'm having to take quite a bit of stuff out. I just need to get this carpet out because this is absolutely filthy. So I took all the sides out. Looks like I have to strip everything off to give it a good clean because it is pretty dirty. So I'll have to take the passenger seat, the driver's seat out as well now, and then take this carpet out and give it all a good clean because I found the carpet's absolutely wet underneath. So right, I'll start to take the driver's seat out. Shouldn't be too hard. The other one wasn't that hard. So find the socket set again. The right socket. 18mm, I think it was. It was 18. Yep. It was. Just two bolts at the front, and then the seat tips backwards and slides out. This carpet is absolutely dripping wet underneath there. He did clean it before I picked it up, and the passenger seat was wet as well, so I think he'd had to go clean it and threw a bit of water inside. As you can see, I've taken the bulkhead out. I've just now taken the front two seats out, the double seat and the single seat. and it's absolutely filthy. It's a good job I took them out. I might have to take this carpet out as well on it because it is absolutely disgusting. I might get away with it if I can get it good cleaning. So hopefully the next job is to get the hoover in, give it an hoover, and hopefully wipe it down to see how clean it comes. If not, I'll have to take the rubber mat out because it also wants actually repairing on the floor down there. It's where it's worn away. Some of these heels worn it away when they've been driving. Hopefully it'll come up clean. The back of the van looks a bit cleaner now to what it was, but it still needs going over again, which I'll do today. Okay, I'll get back to you when I've got a bit more done. As you can see, I'm now down to my last bit I've got to clean. So hopefully a quick going over later on and this should be looking quite nice. Just do this for the time being. So bit of a boring job. Glad when I get to the good work. Well, as you can see, this was absolutely filthy. So yep, nearly done. At the moment I'm doing it on my own because the missus is at work, so I'll just turn it off while I do the rest of this, and I'll get back to you soon. Right, now finish that. I'll get this put back down and get, well, no, I'll leave this hung up because previous owner, before I got it, I think he'd thrown a bucket of water in the thing to clean it because everything was soaked and the wheel arches had water in. So I'm just going to leave this hung up and leave it hopefully to dry a bit better. Just put it up like that. Another on the other side, so it holds it up. Actually, a different hole for that, so we can get it right up in the air. Now maybe that one will do it. Oh yeah, that one will do it. There we go. Hopefully that'll dry. Right, I'm just going to start cleaning the roof now. Get that up a bit better. So, clean that up. Stop any smells or anything. I'll just clean it with all-purpose cleaner. That's all. Give it a spray all over. Do a little bit by do a little bit by little, and hopefully, although it didn't smell that bad anyway, really, in here, it wasn't too bad. Maybe it'll just smell better now. Another boring job, but well worth doing. That's just a load of rubbish insulation. Can't wait to get it done. Get started with some insulation because that arrived today. So I shall get the boards hopefully at the weekend. And hopefully maybe do the floor next week. Hopefully. Depending how the weekend goes. I can manage to get on with it anymore. Right, I'll get back to you in a little bit. Thank you. Well, that's it now. All cleaned. There's no more cleaning to do. Well, except for the door hinges. And so the floor's all done. The sides are all done. All I've got to do is now let it dry for a couple of hours. I'll be back then. While I'm waiting for everything to dry, the central locking don't work at the back of the van, so I'm just trying to find out, take this panel off and see if I can find out why it's not working. I've looked on YouTube and people say it's the wires somewhere here. It could be, but this looks like it's already been fixed once, so I'll get this panel off and see if there's anything in there, if I can find the right tool. Not quite see what size it is. If I've got the size though. Might not have. Not on me. Actually might not be one of those. Might be one of these. It is. I don't know. Take this off so I can get the cover off. Plastic grommet underneath. I'll drop that bolt. I heard it land on the stones. As you can see, I've just taken the bumper off after fixing the door. The lock is working now. I'm just going to clean all this up where the tow bar is, because the bumper didn't fit properly anyway. And there's lots of, there's even a paintbrush in that hole there. How it has got there, I don't know, but I'll clean all this lot up and get back to you. It's all now been treated for rust and repainted, as you can see. I'm just waiting for the battens to be delivered and the PIR board insulation. Then I can get on and insulate the floor tomorrow. So that'll be maybe it for today, until it's all dried, because the paint's going to take a while with it being really cold. Morning, another day. I'm just going to try and put the front seat back in again, because I need to move the van a little bit. It's just not far enough forward. So I'm going to do that. As you can see, I've cleaned all that. Had that carpet up, now just starting to put it all back together again. I've just got to fasten the seat in, connect the cables, and then clear it out and start putting the battens in on the floor, and hopefully insulate the floor. And that's going to be it for this week. After that, so then I'll Monday I shall start to put the boards on, put the insulation in, put the boards on, so it's got a floor in it then, and then I shall go on with the rest of the insulation. No, I won't. I will cut the window out and the air vent out. I've got them to do, but I need to do some while the weather was bad. So if the weather's good, I might do the window and the air vent. So now I'm just gonna go fasten the seat in. So there's two bolts at the front, and at the back the seat just hooks in. I'm just temporarily fixing these down because we might actually put a captain's seat on this one. We don't know about the double yet. A little bit cold this morning. I'll connect the handbrake up again so I can take it off. Took them out before I put the seat in. Oh, we're all living then. go. Now connect the cables. Which way it goes round. Figure out which way it goes round. That way? No, it's that way. That's it. That one done. Oh, got my hand stuck. I should have done that. There's two cables. Oh, that's it. I thought there was two, but there's not. Right, that's that done.